We're singing what?
Okay. Good.
What do you mean?
You know, I was kind of just expecting James to be like, and on
Welcome.
that note...
Welcome, yeah,
doing
doing my perfect segues, you know.
I wouldn't say perfect, but
my
God damn it.
flawless segues.
I don't know, man.
I bought the kazoo.
Yeah!
What a good reaction. It'll come in tomorrow.
Now I just need you to. Now you'll just have to come over with it and do a little tune, and we can use that as the outro.
You know the 5-minute Jurassic videos that always have the really bad, like, Jurassic Park kazoo behind it? You know what I'm talking about.
That one?
Yeah.
Where it sounds like something's
Maybe, I don't
crying
know.
and dying at the same time?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, cool.
Actors Tycoon in Roblox ain't no way. Dude, this is gonna be wonderful.
Here, let me send a photo of the one I got.
But, you know what? I'll
Cameraman Jacob.
I
What?
don't care. I'm gonna tell you, not you, Brian, because you know. But since this is the beginning of the podcast here, as I should say, welcome back to the Slackin podcast. We're your hosts, all three of us. It's me,
That's
Crawler,
not very
Goody, and
descriptive,
Glizzy.
Juan. Thank you.
What?
Couldn't
Are you
even-
talking to me?
Did you see my kazoo? There's two of them actually.
I'm cleaning my glasses. There's a big smudge, but
That's a cool
There's one I'm gonna use like mainly, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do with the other one, but I might utilize it or do something with it. I don't know.
There we go. So, did you hear? This might be conspiracy theory territory. Ooh, but
You're now the Joe Rogan podcast.
and so I took DMT the other day.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's the only difference is that like we all need to be on drugs.
We need to take
for it to be the Joe
copious
Rogan
amounts of
podcast.
Smoking with
DMT.
Elon Musk the other day.
But have you heard about what was going on more recently with the like Ancestry.com and 23andMe stuff?
Yes, but you weren't talking.
Oh, was it like an information gathering scheme?
It's worse, objectively worse. Essentially, what they're doing is you send your genetic code, your spit, whatever, to them, and
Right.
they've been selling it to people or something along the lines of
Oh shit!
either
they're
that-
selling information.
yeah, either selling it or they're using it to if either the person they're selling it to or they are, but they're developing a virus that is specific to your genetic code.
What the fuck?
So, like, did you ever watch the new
Literally
James
just
Bond
like
movie?
New James Bond, yeah.
No.
So, essentially, in the new James Bond movie, it's the exact thing. Your genetic code is implanted in this virus, and it can either be to, like, signal that this virus will only kill you, and you can add more people's code to that virus, and if you
Like
touch the person,
fucking
it stays.
Batman villain territory.
I know! And, like, and the whole thing is, like, in
What the
the
fuck? We live in a world of actual supervillains,
now, right?
and they're like all Chinese.
Whoa!
You know what?
Whoa!
I didn't. To be fair,
You know what?
You're not wrong.
Just in case they're listening, Tiananmen Square Massacre 1989, Tiananmen Square Massacre 1989, Tiananmen Square.
You're trying to steal Taiwan.
Say that, American. Say none that.
I don't care if we lose our Chinese viewers. We're probably banned over there
for
anyway.
the Taiwanese people, dude. Liberty for the Taiwanese people. They are being fucking oppressed.
It's okay. We're already banned over
Oh,
there
dude,
because
this
there's
is-
a gay person in our midst. So
Yep.
they've
Yes,
already banned
sir.
us.
This is very, very in depth already.
It's great, isn't it?
No.
Yeah, we've hit almost all corners so far.
The only thing we haven't talked about.
Like every line we probably shouldn't have passed.
Rogan.
There is no line I will not cross for 5 points.
It sounds
Maybe
like
maybe the N bomb. Maybe I wouldn't cross there.
Atom bomb?
I said N bomb.
Oh, I was like, we can cross the atom bomb territory. You know, just drop one and leave.
No. That's fine.
Something.
They both
Yeah.
have the same significant amount of damage depending on where you're at.
We've done that before.
Yeah, we could do it again. Same spot. You know, same place, same bat channel.
There would be no reason to. We're allies now.
Unprovoked violence. Japan, y'all have been lacking on art during this quarantine. I'm gonna have to bomb you. I'm sorry. Things happen.
No, I think like we bombed
President
them,
walks
and
up
then
with
they,
shades
like,
on and goes, "I'm
invented
sorry."
Hentai.
No, we gotta bomb somewhere else so we get their version of it. You know,
So we can get more art.
it's a weeaboo bomb. Drop it on, you drop it on a place, they all immediately start drawing anime and hentai. Just immediately.
That would be awesome. Sign me up.
Well, with the genetic code from 23andMe, then we can devise a bomb that does that.
You know what's really scary? They
Huh.
weren't limited to the size of how big they could make the Star Bomba. They only limited themselves because if they would have made it any bigger, it could have potentially actually destroyed part of the Earth, like, permanently.
Yeah, they were scared.
We're making it, well, they made it as big as they could make it without doing that. And even then, about 3 or 4 of those could actually take our planet off of its natural axis.
Now we
that's
gotta make
currently
one
on.
that's
That would fuck
twice
us
the
up.
size.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah,
make
the
a
fact that
bomb
we
out
have
of
we do
Texas.
have the potential to make them bigger.
Let's do it. The 3 of us.
No, no.
The bigger the better.
Backyard
that's like-
scientists.
Nice. It's not how you
We'll
use
do it like that. We'll go in the backyard and we'll grab some.
It's like
grab
fucking Lex
some
Luthor
uranium
territory,
234 and.
Dude, I wish
You know, Superman, I've always hated you. Walks off.
He does literally nothing villainous except for admitting that you don't like a guy and leaving.
Actually, Lex Luthor is fucked, dude.
He's,
about
You know what you want to know what he did? One of the things he did? He cured his sister's cancer and then gave it back to her just to be petty.
And one time he stole 40 cakes.
Yeah,
Duality
he
of
goes.
man.
Yeah, the duality of a criminal mastermind. He's like, do I do him dirty and just steal a couple of cakes,
I can
or
either
am
give
I
you
dastardly?
No,
cancer,
he stole 40.
okay, $400 worth versus curing someone of cancer to say something and then give it back to them.
He also cut the brakes on his parents' car, but I think the cakes is a more heinous crime.
Is
Because
it?
his parents
Okay.
were kind of dicks.
I'd
No,
say,
then
was it a
truly
justified-
heinous. The minions would follow him.
Yeah.
For sure.
I don't
That's
know
a
why
good
they-
question. What villain would the minions follow?
Hitler.
Well, they already did that.
Yeah, we already mentioned. Are we talking about legit villains like IRL?
I was gonna talk about like superhero villains, like who would be,
All right,
because they
Oh,
follow the
Brainiac,
worst,
sure.
right?
Brainiac.
I don't know if Brainiac
The
would
Joker.
I feel like it's a good contender with the Joker. Not
I feel like there'd
Brainiac.
just be like a bunch of minions like dedicated to each hero in Gotham City because there's just so many fucking evil people there.
Well, but the problem is
You
the
wouldn't know who
minions
to
only
follow.
follow villains.
Mm-hmm.
And there's just like fucking 50 of them in Gotham for some reason,
And they only follow the worst of the worst.
which would be the Joker because all of the villains of Gotham are scared of Batman, but they're terrified of the Joker.
Where's my goddamn electric car, Bruce?
My electric car, Bruce.
Like I think all of the
The most scary villain of all.
the
Where's my
Batman
electric car,
supervillains,
Bruce?
like I think they all unanimously agree that the Joker is like the worst of them, like the worst of them, because
And then
he
Lex Luthor shakes his
truly
hand.
has no motive of taking over Gotham and just ruling over people. He just wants to. instill chaos and be fucking nutty.
He wants to he wants to tease Batman the entire time, and then and then just sort of like dance around him, and then blow up City Hall, poison the water hole, and then go and bash someone's brains out in the middle of Times Square. Like, it's the duality of man.
There was a timeline in DC history where the Joker became like an omnipotent god because he essentially infected Bruce.
Wait, really?
Turning him into the Joker, the Batman Who Laughs. And then the Batman Who Laughs gained like omnipotence, turned into like a fucking shadow being that couldn't be killed.
And then proceeded to travel the dimensions.
Well, it's crazy. He killed like all of the cool supervillain Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Turning into that thing. Including one Batman that was literally Bruce Wayne's mind injected into the fucking T-Rex that he keeps in the Batcave.
You gotta love comic books, man. Speaking of dead relatives because of Batman, did you see what I don't know how old this is, but like I just saw it recently. What they're trying to do with the Alexa, the Amazon Alexa. Did you see what they're doing?
No.
They're attempting to have like place a program inside the Alexa that allows you to hear through the Alexa mimicking them your dead relatives' voices.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, deepfake technology has gone too far.
It's not even deepfake technology.
No, it is.
Isn't deepfake the face thing? This is just mimicking voices. Oh,
no,
okay.
it's labeled the same thing. It's just there's one for audio and one for video. Like.
Got it. Okay.
Like I believe it's categorized under the same sort of thing. Like I think they're both called deepfakes.
Yeah, but like at the same time,
you can
bro,
deepfake a face and a voice, and that's what I mean.
I just remembered what the little trailer for it was.
Deepfaking faces has already gone
too far.
Like,
yeah.
And
you can ruin
now,
careers with
I guess
that.
Fucking deepfaking voices is catching up.
Yeah, well, and get this, the lead scientist.
That's how people are like. That's how people are like making memes with like Eminem and Dr. Dre in like an apocalyptic land, like like surviving together.
I'm on my way to blow up a hospital, oh mama.
Obama. Soda.
Soda.
You made that joke in like 4 podcasts. I feel like.
Probably have.
I like it.
I don't care. I love it. Yeah.
But you want to know what the vice president and lead scientist for that team said?
Kamuli?
No.
He probably didn't.
The president, the vice president and lead scientist of the Amazon Alexa thing they're doing, he goes, this whole thing we're doing with the mimicking voices is to instill greater trust in Amazon Alexa. Huh? Excuse me.
Sure.
Let's put it back one more time,
I'm pretty sure I'd have an absolute stroke and heart attack simultaneously if I woke up to the sound of my dead grandpa going, "You gotta wake up, kid." And I'm like, what the
like, that's like some fucking like
the
red versus blue AI shit. Where
disembodied.
You're trying to like resurrect
voice.
Dead relatives through AI. Like that's too far.
Oh, and you want to know what the trailer was for this little thing? Because they had like an event where they showed this.
Grandma.
Yeah, this kid goes, "Hey Alexa."
Grandma, set my alarm for 7 a.m.
No, he goes, "Alexa, can Grandma finish reading The Wizard of Oz for me?" And she goes, "Okay," and then starts speaking in Grandma's voice.
What?
And I'm like, okay, I guess we're just, you know what? You've got one step of this, one stage of grief, never moving
Alexa, can Samuel L. Jackson read The Wizard of Oz to me?
So motherfucking Dorothy.
Actually, no. I would request 50 Shades of Grey. 100%. I want to hear that.
In Gilbert Gottfried's voice or Sam Jackson?
Samuel L. Jackson's voice. I've already heard it in Gilbert Gottfried's.
Get his audiobook.
Oh man, I don't even
Gilbert
want
Gottfried is dead. Rest in peace, the king.
his soul may forever live.
It might live on forever.
It might live,
through
yeah.
deepfakes.
With Amazon, it might live forever.
People might still use him and shit.
Dude,
I
imagine.
think that's what's crazy. That's what's crazy is that technology is so advanced now is that you could be dead and people could still be using you for shit.
You know what would be
That is insane.
both horrible
Like,
and funny at the same time?
Like Paul Walker is a prime example of that. I cannot believe they are still making Fast and Furious movies. I've never seen a single one, but holy shit, I can't believe Paul Walker's been dead for like 6 years and they're still making Fast and Furious movies. Using him.
Wait,
Like,
he's
they're
still in
taking-
it? Hold on.
They're apparently I don't know how true this is, but I heard that like they got his brother and they're deep faking his face onto his brother and putting Paul Walker's character back in.
Okay, I'm going to the fact. I'm going to the.
Fact check that, please.
I'm going to the 2021 one.
Yeah, F9 or whatever.
Yeah, F9.
Apparently they're still kicking this dead horse and like they're still making these fucking movies and using his
Michael
livelihood.
Rooker. What's the guy's name?
But I don't know how true that is. That could be just slander.
Is his character named Brian O'Connor in?
I don't fucking know.
Here,
I've
hold
never
on.
seen the movies.
First Fast and Furious.
It
movie,
is.
I believe.
Holy shit! You're right.
Right.
His brother
No way.
Cody Walker plays Brian O'Connor, and I went to the one in 2009, and
God
Paul Walker
damn.
plays Brian O'Connor.
They
What?
must be paying that boy a whole lot of money to be playing his dead fucking brother.
And Jason Momoa's in Fast
I
10.
could never.
I don't.
It's all about family.
That was so weird. It's all about the family. I can't believe I'm slightly reeling because I cannot believe you were right about that.
Yeah, I mean, like I heard it somewhere, but I didn't know if it was true or not. I'm glad it was.
Oh my! I'm just.
But actually, I'm not. What am I saying? I'm not glad that's true. That's awful.
that is awful. That they're still using his likeness. Like, I mean, I guess if his brother's alive or his wife is alive and they're okay with it, then technically there's nothing wrong with it.
Save us money on voice actors. We just use deep faked actors in our projects.
So,
We have the power.
See, I was gonna make a joke about Amazon and the mimicking thing, but this just totally took the spot. I was gonna say, imagine like having a really high Amazon purchase through Alexa, and your just dead relative just goes, "I'm proud of you," because you're paying Amazon. But yeah, it was a bad one there.
What if you do a weird audio glitch where you tell her to go and like make her do that?
Grandma. Sounds like grandma's having a stroke
Grandma?
again.
I want to hear grandma having a stroke one last
That's
time.
offensive to me because my grandma died of a stroke.
Is it?
No.
Did you?
Maybe it was
Did you?
deserved.
No.
Did you ever think about that?
Maybe it's deserved.
What did grandma do? Jesus.
None of my grandparents have died of stroke.
heart attack got one.
Oh yeah, heart attack got one.
I think cancer got a lot of
The
mine.
The other got something overnight.
To be fair,
I think
one of my
I think they were
grandparents-
taking
my
medications
great-
with wine and then stopped taking medication.
I think my grandparents, my great grandparents lived into their 90s and they smoked like every day of their life.
Yeah.
Oh, my great grandma lived till she was like 93.
Or something. Dude, I don't know what it was
Yeah.
about old people, but holy shit, they were built different.
Because they grew their own stuff and they like knew how to fix things without going to the store and buying like an antibiotic for
Like
it.
even with like the polluted ass like bodies of like being in coal mines and like not using safety equipment and like just like smoking like a pack of cigarettes every day, like, and being told it makes you look better when it actually does the exact opposite.
And they also lied about there's no cancer in this. What are you talking about?
Hitler was actually the first person to make anti-smoking campaigns.
Well, because he had to get the people on his side somehow so he could murder millions.
I was gonna say, which, to be fair, I mean, he also did a lot of other propaganda.
He was a genius. Obviously, we gotta follow in his steps.
We're working with the genius.
Hitler was onto something.
He was on. That's not a question anybody should utter. Man, Hitler was onto something.
If it wasn't for that Jew incident, he might have done something.
Yeah, created a black hole in his basement, sucked in all of Germany.
A slight lapse in judgment, but he did create the water bomb.
A slight lapse in judgment. That's all this is. Oh man, he just oops.
Slight lapse in judgment.
Misunderstood.
He's a Disney villain.
There goes a decent percentage of that population.
Oh well.
Things
Oh,
happen.
mein
Look at
Gott.
this road you can drive on very fast.
Mein Gott, I left the oven on.
Oh my God, I left the oven on. Go to name.
We're going
Gut
on
in
the
Himmel.
trip to a place called Auschwitz. It is shower time, little juice time.
Let us out. I can't say that. Not allowed.
Who said we're not allowed? I didn't say it. We're making jokes here.
Come on.
It's okay, my nose is kind of big. I might be Jewish.
10% African.
Look, that chick is like 1% black.
Oh, well,
Let
catch
go-
me outside,
let me just
lady.
go give my saliva to Ancestry.com so that they could go sell my information to the
And
Chinese.
then create a
build
virus
super
genetically
virus against
made,
me.
yeah, just for you, only to take you out.
Like, Jesus Christ.
It's awful, right?
What the fuck did I... Like, I said too much shit in this podcast. Now they're after me.
You won't hear from me from next week. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I'm gone.
Yeah, I won't be here.
Oh man,
To take my ass out.
they're gonna kill me. Just so you know.
Okay. I don't really
if I'm here
care.
next week, it's understandably why.
It's only like, what, like a sixth of the population? There's like everyone living in China?
I don't. Maybe.
Seventh?
I thought it was a third.
Let me
Seventh?
see.
Oh, that's India.
How-
No, it's not a third.
many-
There's only 1 billion people in China.
How many people? Whoops.
And there's like 7 to 11 billion people on Earth right now.
Live
11?
in Hammer and Sickle Land.
Something like that, yeah.
Ain't
The
no way
numbers.
there's 11 people now.
It might have gone. It might only be like
okay.
8.
It says 1.40 billion, but I don't know how much I trust any sort of thing that China
That
gives
number
us.
actually might be accurate
I don't know.
because, well, China has more than half of the world's population of CCTV cameras.
You said Cece's Pizza for a minute, and I was about to ask if we could.
No.
It's just CC's Pizza is anti-gay. That's why they're allowed there.
Hey, I like Cece's Pizza. You can find me on that.
Like,
There's just a lot of people not in the middle.
as of yeah, 2020 this number is expected to reach 560 million CCTV
shit.
cameras, roughly 1 for every 2.5 citizens.
Ugh.
So, Travis, I hate to exclude you in the
There's
conversation.
Oh,
It
I'm
says
sorry.
here there's 540 million CCTV cameras. Out.
See, I think China. I always have the whole thing. I think China's lying about literally everything. So
True, that's true. So this number could be lower or higher.
much higher.
Actually,
Yeah.
like much higher. Which that number alone is more than the rest of the world combined.
Yeah. I like how everybody started keeping count of population in 1960.
You didn't have to worry about it until then.
There's too many people.
I know we don't get political on this podcast, but let's talk about China's social credit Like,
Sure, let's talk about that.
Let's
I
talk
got
about
no
that
clue what that
system for a
is.
second. Let's talk about that system for a second.
What, do you think they're onto something? Like how Hitler was?
No,
What?
absolutely not.
What you mean by
They
that?
are. That is the most bullshit system that has ever been implemented anywhere, I believe.
I'm looking to Wikipedia. Ah,
Like,
it's so bright.
just by saying that,
You've lost
I
social
would
credit.
already be like considered like a piece of shit citizen in China just
Yeah.
from saying that.
You're.
I want to know like
I don't. No matter who becomes the president of this country, we better keep the right to say whatever the fuck we want, whenever we want,
oh, here we
anywhere
go.
we want.
I wanted to figure out what the scoring mechanism was, but there is no unified numerical credit score for businesses or individuals. Rather, national and political platforms use different evaluation or rating systems. Let's see. National regulatory method has been based on blacklisting and whitelisting, which is triggered by specific offensive instead of offensives.
If you're a rat for the government, you get a good social credit score.
Yes.
You remember that one meme with the.
And you have to fucking scrape your way to the top like a goddamn Mormon trying to get into heaven. like you gotta climb that social credit ladder, and one mistake can literally set you to the bottom.
Yep. Don't call President Xi Jinping or whatever his name is Winnie the Pooh.
Zhao Long.
Zhao Long Ping
Long?
Ping.
No.
No, Zhao Long is the Chinese ghost investigator that I watch on YouTube with
Oh.
Cloud.
Got it.
He's like our favorite because whenever he sees paranormal activity, even if it's fake, this guy is the most entertaining dude because he just screams obscenities at the shit happening around him, and he's just like, "Fuck your mother, fuck you,"
Fuck your dreams and your
and then
nightmares.
like he'll get scared and run out of the building.
Okay.
Like,
reward and
Which
punishment.
apparently it's a thing in Japanese folklore, like folklore and tradition, that if you're experiencing paranormal ghosts and shit, the way to get rid of them is to scream obscenities at them. Whereas in like Islamic faith and like those paranormal videos I've seen, they're praying their fucking asses off and just like praying so goddamn hard while doors are like slamming and shit.
Yeah, Hispanics, we light a Jesus candle and we call a priest.
Oh yeah. In Hispanic ones, yeah, I've seen them like praying and stuff too, but like, it's so funny watching Zhao Long, or just any Chinese paranormal investigator, because like whether or not their shit's fake, they're just screaming at like scary shit that's going on around them, and it's so funny. And his friend
my
will fuck with
goodness.
them too.
Holy shit. You were talking about the social credit system, right?
Yes.
Earlier. As of 2020, individuals received 10.3% of all enforcement actions. So, basically, a court released an app showing a map of deadbeat debtors within 500 meters and encouraged users to report them who believe they could repay their debts.
On the social credit score, your name and face are displayed on a website, like you're on the fucking most wanted list.
Oh, okay. The immediate negative consequences for
Or
a
like
low
you're
score
gonna-
or potentially
you're
being
gonna
associated
register.
to someone with a low score might range from lower internet speeds to being denied access to certain jobs and loans. In addition to dishonest and fraudulent financial behavior, there are other behaviors that some cities have officially listed as negative factors of credit ratings, which
Actually
includes
fuck you over.
playing loud music or eating in rapid transits, violating traffic rules such as jaywalking and red light violations, making reservations
Playing
at
an excess
restaurants.
amount of video games is one too. Actually, they monitor that.
Yeah, let's see. Making reservations at restaurants or hotels and not showing up, failing to correctly sort personal waste, fraudulently using other people's public transportation ID cards. Bro, I'd have such low score. Brand and I both, all
Yeah,
three of us, we
dude,
play
you
loud
don't-
music, we eat in cars.
I was gonna say, like I watched a whole video
I am the
on
king
how
of
the
failing to
social
correctly
credit score
sort
works.
personal waste. I am personal waste.
Yeah.
You're so far away from the mic.
Here, I'm gonna share a video that you can watch after the podcast.
Bet.
Yay.
I watched this video,
Why does he look so sad?
and it goes pretty in depth, cause like this dude does like a little exercise where he's like giving scenarios, and he's like, you did this, this, and this. You got
Marked by a
10
van
social
of
credit
security
score.
guards who jumped out,
Then
jumped
you
you,
did
shot you in the
this.
back and left.
Now you have minus 50. Like,
Dude, I just... you know, it's one of those...
yeah,
yeah.
it's so crazy. If you get into like you literally they rank citizens like A class citizen, B class citizen, C class citizen, and D class citizen. Which D is
Here,
like
you've got
you
plus
is
ultra.
like at C class. The government is like visiting you regularly to make sure
like on
to
like a
try
dude on
to keep
parole.
you. Yes, like they will visit you and be like and inspect your house and like inspect your whole life
these
and
walls?
tell you what to do. And then if you get even lower than that, you literally get
that
put on a national blacklist, and your name is displayed on a fucking website.
That is awful.
And like you're basically forced to let any employer or anyone that you know that you're on the national blacklist.
Excuse me, sir. I've been blacklisted because I ate a sandwich
By the
on the
government.
bus. I got no words, but the only thing I can really produce is the That's it. The disappointed dad sigh. That's all I got.
Cool.
Okay.
That's real cool.
Maybe you should contribute.
Well, I'm sorry. You're talking about a boring subject.
Okay. Well, you know what? That made me annoyed.
God damn!
What? I'm gonna put this in.
Sure.
Put this in the
Literally?
general chat.
Literally,
What I sent to Travis.
with how much shit we have said about China and the social credit system, we'd actually be at like negative points.
Oh, you found a calculator
like-
for it?
You start at like 1,000 basic, or like say like if you started at like 1,000 just as like a base citizen, with how much shit we've said, yeah, it goes down by like 50 every comment.
I wanted to see if I could find a calculator that would show me how it works. Man, so you start. What's your social credit score?
This person commented, whenever I see China's social credit, my brain automatically shows an image of John Cena holding an ice cream.
Bing chillin'.
Mean chillin'.
At least somebody else has seen that. I could-
Yeah, I can say I have been fortunate enough to have seen that video.
It's just.
Probably have. I just don't remember.
It's literally just John Cena in a limo going Bing chillin', and that if for what seems
you
like far
reported-
too long.
If you reported somebody to the Chinese government for being a furry, it'd probably be plus 10 points.
Aww.
Okay,
Cool. Where can I
Bing
apply?
chillin'.
Being chillin'.
I'm sorry, I have to send it to Brandon. Let me mute this
Yeah.
tab.
Being chillin'?
Yeah, Bing chillin'.
I want honestly.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. I hope America never has to see a system like that ever implemented.
Yeah, same. Honestly, it is. What did I do?
Being chillin'.
Oh, that's memes.
这是好生活，是谁？
I legit can't hear any audio. Heck.
有上冰淇淋，双手举金肉，冰淇淋，双手举金肉，
冰淇淋。
我也喜欢，
I don't know if that's
我也现在
I
手
don't。know if that's allowed.
He's only saying something about eating ice cream or whatever. But now he's been routed out as a communist, and we gotta kill him. I'm sorry.
Why does he know Chinese?
Because WWE is owned by China, well, or at least he is. Like,
I was gonna say Vince McMahon was never stricken me as the communist type, but I do know that Donald Trump beat the shit out of him one time. That was pretty. That was pretty rad, I will say. Like, I don't care how you feel about Donald Trump, but he did beat the shit out of Vince McMahon.
I mean, it
Remember that?
is justified, you know, like,
I've seen that before. That was pretty lit.
hey, when...
Let me find that video actually and send it to you.
I'm gonna find a conspiracy theory iceberg.
Have you ever watched those horror movie icebergs on YouTube?
Yes, I have.
Man, I want to watch some of them.
Theory...
Watch this. This was back in 2007. Watch this
There's
shit.
someone that's supposedly like really weird, like it was like a Siberian
Oh, hell
film or
yeah.
whatever, something like that.
We get to talk about random stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
Watch
that's
that.
Deep Rock Galactic. Okay, I was...
I feel like
What?
you would know, Travis.
There's one...
Watch that
wow.
link.
Do you want... You want me
Dude,
to go...
Donald Trump literally beat the shit out of Vince McMahon.
Do you want me to read you some of the ones, Travis, of the Super Mario 64 iceberg?
Oh, dude, I love those. Yes.
Hold on, before you do that,
Okay.
just real quick, I started a stream. I want you guys to see what's on my first page.
What?
Sorry.
Donald Trump shaved Vince McMahon bald after he beat the shit out of him.
Damn.
Hey, Brandon, what are you doing?
Look
It's
at
a
my
Sonic
stream,
the
look at my
Hedgehog
stream.
shirt.
I'm sparkling it. What are you looking at? You're looking at like bootleg t-shirts for children.
It says inspired by your shopping interests.
Watch that link I just sent. I want to
Oh,
see
that's
your
funny.
reaction to Donald Trump beating up Vince McMahon.
I've seen it.
Have you?
I'm-
Yeah. I used to
Oh,
watch
I'm-
freaking,
Diving down this Super Mario...
WWE just
Excuse me?
random
Oh, you're
stuff
lame.
all the time, bro.
Okay, Super Mario 64 iceberg. L is... well-known conspiracy theories like L is real. Luigi's hiding in... Yeah, okay. Dude, some of these are weird.
Okay.
Like... like, there's this one here.
I don't think we ever got past 90 stars.
I never played it.
But, well, right, but like I had it growing up, and I personally never got past like 50 stars until I played it like when I got older. But I remember my
Yoshi
brother always had a
commits
save file.
suicide?
My brother always had a save file that was at 87 stars, and I think he went back recently and played it and got more, but I'm not sure.
Why does it say 1995 0729 build, do not research?
Hmm?
I don't know. Toad's literally trapped inside the walls.
You know, those things tend to happen. It's the normal around here.
Wing cap level used for corpse storage? What?
Hmm?
Hmm?
What do you mean by that?
Sequel was
Dude, people are
canceled due to
fucking-
temporal
people
leakage.
Are wild.
Every
People
copy
are so wild.
every copy of Mario 64 is personalized.
Oh, that's just like playing on how people make a bunch of funny ROM hacks, and each time a new one is made, people are like, all right, like where did this cartridge get found? What's the backstory behind this haunted Mario?
I'm glad you watch Vinesauce enough, because I watch it and I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? I enjoy what I'm watching, but still, I don't retain enough.
I understand. I could show you a good one.
Oh, please. It'd be much appreciated.
Yeah. I'm gonna... Yeah, this was actually a really good series. I loved watching this shit. This is a really fun, obscure Mario. It's like...
Mario.
It's like if you put Mario 64 and then like gave it like Backrooms vibes.
Sonic
like,
the Hedgehog
shit just
conspiracy
happened.
theory.
Go into the back rooms. Oh God, no, not Mario.
No, it's literally that. It's
Sonic
literally
06
like
still
Mario
happened.
64 Backrooms.
I'm gonna play the Roblox
Knuckles and
back
Knuckles 2029 release? Wait, is that a real game? Don't tell me that's a real game.
rooms. Knuckles and Knuckles.
Knuckles and
Wonder how good
Knuckles.
I wonder how good the Colonel Sanders dating sim really is.
Probably pretty good.
Like, I want to know, is it actually just a good game, or is it just a good
Sanders
because it's a
is
game?
Oh,
surprisingly.
it's a Twitter post.
Did you know that Colonel Sanders is surprisingly popular in Japan? And there
Well,
was
you
a
wanna-
whole
I know
there was
why.
a whole conspiracy behind a KFC Colonel Sanders statue, like being responsible for a baseball team not winning like the main game or some shit. These people vandalized a Colonel Sanders statue and threw it in like a river, and people literally legit thought that it cursed this fucking baseball game, so they had to fish it out of the water to uncurse the baseball team.
Dude, they're
The Japanese believe some wild shit, dude. I love it.
you want to know what they also do? Their holiday, like Christmas thing to do is go to KFC.
Surprised that ain't Detroit or Chicago.
Yeah, and they dress up the Colonel Sanders as Santa.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's because basically they were like, I guess, told to believe that Americans go to KFC on Christmas, so that's what they started doing.
We honestly should.
I guarantee you,
Already.
I guarantee you that was a marketing ploy from whoever runs KFC in Japan.
Yeah.
Guarantee you. The same way that Coca-Cola capitalized the color red in polar bears. And Christmas. They capitalized Christmas too. Because they capitalized polar bears.
Capitalized polar bears. Hell yeah.
Which is fine. That's
You know,
why
I'm really
I love
stupid.
capitalism.
I thought when Travis said capitalized, like uppercase red, and I was like, huh? It kind of took me a second to click that he wasn't talking about capitalization as in letters.
No.
And I
Oh my
They
God.
capitalized on the color red.
it took me until Travis said capitalize on Christmas for me to understand that he wasn't talking about letter capitalization.
I like how one of the
Flossing.
And Roblox.
Travis, one of the what do you call it? One of the theories, conspiracy theories for Sonic is homeless. That's it.
See,
Number 8, Sonic only dates real human women.
Tristan texted me and said he's coming over right now.
Oh hell yeah.
fast buggers. Too bad they don't.
I
do
never
the
texted him. I'm so dumb. I wrote the text, "Are you coming over? We're doing the podcast soon," like an hour ago.
Sonic
I
is
never
tired
texted
of
it to
living on
him.
our planet.
Yeah,
Tails has
pretty
a okay. Well, I have two other
Ugh,
ones.
Who put you on the planet?
Sonic is tired of living on our planet, is one of them. And then for the next one is Tails
can't
has
do it
placed a
anymore.
tracking device on Sonic.
I can't go on living anymore, Tails.
Isn't it kind of strange that every single time Sonic gets a real head of steam in Sonic 2 and races ahead of Tails, he just seems to find his way back? Every time you hit a Sonic spin and blast out of view, all it takes is slowing down for 3 seconds or so for those 2 spinning tails to plant themselves right next to you. How does that work? How exactly is Tails, who is clearly significantly slower than Sonic, able to almost effortlessly find his way back to his blue buddy's side every time? There's only one explanation. Tails has placed a tracking device on Sonic and is able to follow his every move. I'm guessing it's in his shoes. You know, because he's naked otherwise, and that means if it's any place else, it'd probably be pretty uncomfortable installation process.
Ooh.
Get that?
Nerd is calling me right now.
Brandon,
I was gonna say answer and put him on speaker, but that would not be able to work.
Yeah, it wouldn't work. We wouldn't hear him. Another one of the all-time greatest Sonic conspiracy theories is based on a sound clip from the old Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog TV show, where Dr. Eggman uses the word Pingus.
Yeah.
Fingers.
But instead of people... The King of Pop composed... I love this stuff. It's so goofy. It's fun. Sonic Theories Reddit. Oh, this is where we go.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's find some. Let's go down the rabbit hole. We go.
Fuck.
What?
You're loud.
Oh, hi.
Oh
Fuck.
shoot.
We just got done talking, and I told Travis I was heading over, and I thought the podcast was already over, but I'm here, boys.
It's not. We got another like 15.
Hello.
You're good.
Oh, bitches.
Howdy.
Ooh,
We're talking about
dude.
Sonic conspiracy theories.
I thought it was almost over. It's like 9 o'clock.
You talking about what?
Sonic
I thought
conspiracy
we like started
theories.
it. Oh
That's
yeah,
cool. I'm
yeah. I
literally-
forgot that we talked for a little bit beforehand.
Yeah, we did.
Like, I'm naked.
Nice.
For real?
Yeah, no, I'm
That's
literally
like
naked right now.
Slap the nuts.
Oh. Okay, hold on.
What?
Are you positioning
I got to have
them
noise
against-
suppression. Hold on. Let me see.
Elegantly smack them against your car, please.
Mm-hmm. Delicately.
Hey, hold on.
He did it.
Alright. Ow, that hurt.
Why'd you do it?
Did you hear it?
I
No.
did. I heard the
No.
first one.
Hold on. Ow. Okay, yeah, I'm done. That is hurting too much.
I'm just.
I'll
I'm just
give it to
trying
you. I
to.
put like 5 pounds of pressure right on the sack, dude. It was pretty loud. I'm surprised you didn't hear it.
I
but
heard the
also-
first one. I don't know if I'll catch it in the recording, but I heard it.
Dude, I feel like
I didn't hear it.
Anyways, you're talking about conspiracy theories?
We were talking about Sonic conspiracy theories just because I found one and it was just the goofiest thing I had seen.
Well, he was reading Sonic conspiracy theories. What we were talking about before was like, I don't know. Wait, what conspiracy theories were we talking about? I know we talked about
was
the
super-
Chinese government.
Yeah, it was Super Mario conspiracies first. 64.
Oh, y'all want to hear like a regular conspiracy theory that I think is absolutely retarded?
What?
Sure.
So you know how in Flash there's a particle accelerator, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Mhm.
come to find out, we have one in the U.S. The last time that it turned on, the Mandela effect started popping up. Like this looked like this, but you don't remember it like that. So it's going to turn on in, I think, like a month. And people are speculating it's going to be like a worldwide, like, mass forgetting again. So people are going to think, like, stuff shouldn't look like how it is.
Huh.
That is really fucking retarded.
Yep, that's what I
Oh.
said.
That does sound really retarded. But hey, it's
No,
like
the Mandela effect
you know,
is literally just like
things
it's just
look right.
like
but-
coincidence mixed with mass hysteria. Like
yeah.
Yeah.
a bunch of people believing one thing, and to be fair, like with some certain circumstances, it has actually changed, and people are remembering it right, but it's just different now.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
with Star Wars, for instance, that's a main one where the originally it was Luke,
No.
I am your father, because that's how James Earl Jones even remembers it, and that's how it was in the original like VHS cut.
Yeah.
From the
Which I have.
1974 or like whatever.
I have them on my shelf.
Forgot you had those, James. I'll be honest.
And
I had to
there's also the VHS releases from the 90s in
sure.
like 80s from after that where that was all changed. And it was No, I'm Your Father.
No, I am.
Which as a kid, I don't know why. I remember it being both.
Yeah, I remember both as well.
Yeah, I remember both because of Good Mythical Morning.
I just found
and-
a hair in my mouth.
I
Nice.
used to watch them
So-
like every morning.
I'm gonna tell Tristan
Yeah,
about
like,
the ancestry
I
thing.
always remember it being No, Luke, I am your father.
Why, Ancestry.com?
Yeah, so I was telling them, I told
Ancestry?
Travis earlier in the podcast in the beginning, but did you know that they're doing a thing now? We're not sure if it's completely true, but it's a good chance. Basically, any genetic code you give them, they're taking, either giving it to someone else, or they themselves are making a virus specifically made for your genetic code.
I think I heard about that.
Yeah,
Like over TikTok.
Yeah, well, I heard it a couple days ago on like a early morning radio show. I'm like, what the hell? And it's literally the same plot to a freaking James Bond movie.
Yeah.
The newest one that just came out.
Broke
Yeah.
person listening to the
Not
radio.
or something like that.
Oh, dude.
No,
I went through my change today. Like in
Uh-oh.
my change jar.
The
I got
skin flap.
$55.
Hell yeah!
Hey.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Go buy yourself some gas.
I keep on my change in a coffee
You
cup.
think that's
But
enough
I-
to cover his gas? Yeah, right.
That's 5 hours of work at Jersey Mike's for me.
Oh, you work in
What?
Jersey Mike's? Cool.
Yeah. 5 hours of work.
My work.
Lazy Mike.
Yeah, but I'm trying to. That's only like a filler job until I get a job. So.
So, oh my god. So,
Yeah, that's fine.
did y'all see my schedule?
No, because
So on Monday
Oh,
I'm working
no.
4 hours. I think it was like 5 to 9. On Thursday and Friday I'm working like 4:30 to 8:30. One like 5:30, 9:30. Saturday, dog, I'm working 11:30 in the morning to 11 at night.
well, that's not
Oh
too
my
bad.
Nice, dude.
12 hours.
12-hour shift, dog.
That's okay. That's good bank right there.
That's a
Yeah,
grind.
that is $168 in that one day.
Pre-tax.
Yeah. I don't know how to do that math, but
It's like 0.25%. Something like
Yeah,
that.
so you're getting like $120.
Does Florida have income tax? I don't think it's.
Yeah, no, it does.
Does
it
it?
does.
Hold
Taken
on.
out, it was taken out of my check. It was like
Uh-huh.
20%.
Yeah.
They do. There is income tax.
I think it just doesn't have state tax.
No, it does have state tax. It doesn't have
There's one it doesn't have.
Oh no.
I don't know about taxes.
I think it's federal and Social Security or something.
Okay,
Well, I know about taxes. I just don't know about my tax.
I know damn sure it's federal.
5%
Dude, I just-
corporate,
Yeah,
6% state sales, max local sales tax of 2%, and 7.01.
Oh, James, I never told you. I just got to 100 by the way.
Yeah, Florida doesn't. That's what it says right here. Yeah, Florida doesn't
Okay,
have
I'll-
any income
Wow.
taxes.
Maybe you can try again.
no, I heard him. He's getting into Hunter x Hunter. It's just
No, I'm into it. I'm not getting into it. I'm into it, bud.
Oh, nice.
oh.
Yeah, so
I haven't
started
watched it
watching
at
it-
all.
right? Yesterday. Bitch,
Yeah.
I'm 37 episodes in.
What the
My
hell?
God.
Nice.
I just got yelled at
only
work
1
today, and I didn't do any of that fun stuff.
Yeah, there's only 400, but I'm on episode 40 or something like that. And dude,
Only 400.
only, dude, One Piece has like 1,000 and still going.
They might be ending it soon.
Lowballing it.
But dude, no, Killua has always been dope to me, like playing a Jump Force,
Oof.
but now he's just dope.
Man is actually the most petty being.
The little lightning dude.
No, dude,
Yeah.
okay, so I texted Travis yesterday. I was like, dude, Killua's dope, but now he's dope. He's like, oh yeah, I remember you used to play that little lightning faggot. Yeah, I fucking lost it.
Did you
It's
see
so
the
true.
scene, Tristan, with
broken.
Killua and the heart?
Killua in the heart,
Yeah.
like in the beginning.
Is it at the
when he-
beginning? I've never watched the show. I just
Well,
know
in the
that.
beginning,
Go ahead.
fighting somebody, he dashes through them, and he's like holding their heart right in front of him as it's like beating, and then as soon as they die and fall on the ground, he sets it in their hand. Dude, I'm telling you, he's savage. as
Unnecessary.
fuck. He's savage.
Oh, that is so unnecessary, dude.
Like, he literally walks around like he does not give a fuck about anything. Hands in the pocket, like, and it's just hilarious.
That is just... That's raw. That's what it is. There's the word I was looking
Dude.
for.
Absolute savage. Like, it's insane.
Alpha
I wish I
male
had that
territory.
dedication to watch TV
No,
shows.
literally. Man's got the fattest cock.
What you mean?
I'm like 9!
He's actually 12.
That does not make it any better.
She told me she was only.
She told me she was
told me
18.
She was 12.
She told me she was 12.
What was
Oh, I love that.
I love that minute so much. They told me.
Brian, please tell me you saw the
she was
TikTok I sent you about what you mean by that.
12. Yeah.
What?
I hope this is a normal cooking video.
Oh, he said, bro, man, don't mess with us with your flopping onion tricks. I know you got these motherfuckers, but not me. Not me.
Freaking
Dude, that
love
guy's
that.
hilarious. Jesus, I'm really hyper right now, and I
That's
don't know
great.
why. I'm running out of sleep.
Dude, I'm on the opposite of that because I had a bad night's sleep last night, and then the night before I was up at 4 in the morning. So,
Oh, yikes.
Yeah,
I had
baby.
corporate training at
That's
Jersey
what
Mike's
we're
today.
talking about.
Just actually, I'll wait until after we're done to talk
Okay.
about you coming over.
Okay.
there is 4 minutes and 30 seconds left.
What
God,
do you want to talk
no,
about?
Use it to talk about Supernatural to Tristan.
What?
Drugs?
I'm gonna use it to talk to Tristan about
Why?
Oh.
What about Supernatural? Did you hear the spinoff they're coming out with?
Is it-
Yeah.
The one with his dad.
Yeah, and his mom. It's like that whole arc we don't know about.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
told us about it, but
Ooh.
I kind of forgot about most of it. Is Travis just making random noises?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time to talk over them as they're talking about Supernatural.
Dude, I want Cards Against Potter, bro.
You
What?
bought it?
I want it.
Oh,
And I
why?
will buy
Why don't we just set up the Cards Against Humanity on the computer?
There's typos in the Star
it. I want
Wars
Cards
edition.
Against Potter, bro.
You can just add the card pack.
Oh, that's true. But I don't think it's like a licensed part of Cards Against Humanity.
Does it matter?
Dude,
Does it?
all
I
these
don't
picture
know.
cards is its own spin-off free cards. It's wonderful.
Let me see here.
Dude,
No, let
you
me
need to
see
play
here.
as all those picture cards.
Oh, I mean, we could do Cards Against Muggles, which is part of Cards Against Humanity, I think.
But the one I'm saying, dog.
Let's see. Oh yeah, browse decks.
Mogul.
There's just a bunch of them.
Travis, what the heck?
I don't know.
Just hear Travis say a random Elvish or
Cards,
dwarvish
Harry Potter,
curse.
yes.
I heard the word muggle, so I said mogul.
Cocks abreast hostility. Excuse me.
I don't like the way that sounds. Mogul.
Rolling a wheelchair-bound person down a hill into heavy traffic. Thank you for that white card. Eating
White
a
card.
shoe for nutrition.
I'm gonna boot up as all those picture cards. Give me a minute.
Having an unwanted dog between your buns with extra mayo.
Unwanted.
Exploiting your child
Okay.
for amusement and profit.
Yeah.
Ow.
Calling 911 because you have an erection, followed by some police brutality.
Yeah.
Oh no. This seems like this is gonna be fun when we actually start to play this. I would love to play this with you guys.
What cards? Dude, I'm down. Literally play it in like 5 minutes.
Bro, I want to eat.
Well, you should have eaten before the podcast, like I did. 2 yummy egg sandwiches.
You
homie.
your food got made before mine did, so no, I wasn't going to eat just in the middle, in the middle of this.
Dude, what the hell are you choking on?
My throat, my fat tongue.
Gotcha.
You know,
Bird.
it stays in there like I start dying.
This makes sense.
Yummy.
Oh, he got them glizzy goblin sounds. You know what I'm saying?
So what time does your dad actually want to start tomorrow?
He's
kitty.
well,
I was told 10 by your mother.
yeah, that's what he wants. He wants to start once he
I
wakes up.
honestly don't even know. Yeah.
Okay.
But
If that doesn't mean get here at 2 p.m., buddy.
all right. Well, if you enjoyed this episode of this podcast,
I
leave a
wrote the
like,
sleep schedule for
comment,
once.
subscribe on our YouTube, and download on Spotify. Share with all your friends
Download on
because
Spotify?
that'll help us a bunch. Yeah, download on Spotify. That's what you do.
please.
Wait, you can download on Spotify?
Yeah, that's like
yeah, because
the
he's
thing.
he's just culture as fuck.
Wait,
You
what?
download and follow
Hold
on Spotify. You like, comment, subscribe, and share in general.
Subscribe.
So, we'll see you
I didn't
guys
know could
next time.
download on- Oh, wait.
Bye.
Goodbye, my
Later,
friend.
pussies.